So this is a great example. We're looking at this, even though this is looking, it's been confirmed fake by some of the people in the community. We'll touch on why. But this is something I think we should talk about because these types of leaks, quote unquote, pop up all of the time. And a lot of the time, they're just people making stuff up. It's just people saying stuff and kind of daring somebody to challenge them and to, to debunk them. Because it's really easy to throw out a ton of garbage. And if you happen to get a few things right, you can then be like, oh, I'm a verified leaker. Look how much stuff I got right. When in reality, you were just throwing darts at a dartboard. And then you go up after the fact and draw the circles around the darts when you happen to stumble into something being right. So in this case, what they post is this. Okay? They say this is a leak. Okay? They say this is a leak from the upcoming Naughty Dog game. So it's codenamed Paradox is what they say. The release date is scheduled for late 2025. It's an action adventure story-driven open map game. The genre is diesel punk fantasy. The world has been submerged by a mysterious black sea, and the only remaining communities are city-states protected by the energy of shiny trees. From the Black Sea come monsters called Abyssals, a mix of robots and Lovecraftian creatures, which presumably is what this thing is supposed to be. Okay. They go on. The game is open map with the possibility of visiting various islands, each with different politics and culture. There are procedural dungeons, ancient submerged cities emerging from the Black Sea and are now corrupted, becoming procedural labyrinths. Paradoxes are the main weapons. They are rare artifacts with powers that violate the laws of reality. The protagonist has the unique power to use multiple weapons. Conceptually, they're similar to the fruits of One Piece, but on a gameplay level, they recall the weapons of Ratchet and Clank. The story features two thieving brothers who have the mission of escorting a girl with the power to prevent the rebirth of the Royal Abyssals, a civilization that dwells at the bottom of the Black Sea. Actual development began in 2021, no multiplayer. Now, that's all very specific, right? There's no way they could just make all that up. Right? 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 Well, people go in and they start talking about it. For one, it's been tagged as false by the community is apparently what they're saying. And this violates a handful of their rules as well. No leaking without a source. You have to keep on topic. You have to flare and title your post correctly. I don't know if this individual user flared it this way or if moderators did, but either way, it's been marked as false. And it seems that people in general are not buying it. Let's see why. You might want to delete your post about wanting a diesel punk game before making a fake leak about it. And they pull this up. And in r/CRPG 2023, and still no proper steampunk, diesel punk, or cyberpunk, or sci-fi CRPG game. So they've made posts wanting this type of game, and then they happen to make a leak or post a leak describing how Naughty Dog is doing it. Okay. Also, the image is AI generated. Edit, I hacked Naughty Dog and got more images of this game. And they post this, which are further AI generated pictures through like Midjourney that they then take a picture with their phone of to generate this and make it look super trippy and cool. Now, granted, I think this looks awesome, but you can generate this stuff with Midjourney super, super easily. If we go on, two thieving brothers escorting a savior girl. I don't know. Sounds fake. Yeah, pretty much a mix between Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us Part 1 with basic setup. Let me guess. One will become a surrogate father to her and the other will try to sacrifice her. HBO are actively holding a gun to Neil Druckmann's head while he writes The Last of Us 3. Cool AI art, though. Yeah. I don't think... I mean, maybe we can do this. Maybe... Let's see. Where's the original? Here's the original. So I don't know what this logo is supposed to be. This does look like one of those AI generated things. If I go Windows Shift S and I select this, I'm going to try doing like a reverse image search. And we're going to see if there is like another variation of this. Okay. No, not an exact copy. Search, find the image source. Upcoming title, Paul's Tech Rumor, 4chan. So a bunch of other places have talked about it. People have pulled this up and tried to say that this is something. But you see like this person here kind of reposts it all. Yeah. People are just not buying it. Now, beyond everything else, no part of this sounds like a Naughty Dog game. I mean, apparently Naughty Dog designers are not that thrilled about being forced to do the Factions game that they're doing. And now that's on ice and isn't going anywhere. So they're already kind of pissed about what they're being forced to do. So what are the odds that they would willingly do something so specific and strange and wacky and different? It's just very, very odd. So yeah, this is an instance where it just seems that somebody is making stuff up to try and will it into existence, I suppose. It's a little weird. It's a little sad. But what are you going to do?
He took my thing.